What's the most inspired you've been by a Wounded Warrior's comeback? Staff Sergeant Marcus Webb lost both legs below the knee when his Humvee hit an IED outside Fallujah in 2006. I was the medic who worked on him that day, trying to stop the bleeding while he kept asking if his legs were still there. Had to lie to him. You're gonna be fine, Webb. Just stay with me. They medevaced him to Germany, then Walter Reed. I figured that was the last I'd see of him. Most guys with injuries that severe disappear into the medical system, battle depression, struggle with civilian life. 2 years later, I'm back at base when this guy in running gear jogs past our PT formation. Moving fast, perfect form, but something looked off about his gait. Stopped dead in my tracks. It was Webb, running on prosthetic legs like they were original equipment. Not just jogging either. He was smoking our 20-year-old recruits. Turns out he'd spent 18 months learning to walk again. Started with basic physical therapy, graduated to advanced prosthetics, then decided he wanted to run marathons. Not just run them, win them. Became obsessed with proving his injury didn't define his limits. But here's the kicker. He wasn't just running for himself. Webb had started a non-profit, visiting wounded warriors in hospitals, showing them what was possible. If this broken down redneck from Alabama can run 26 miles on fake legs, he'd tell them, you can do whatever you set your mind to. I watched him work with this young Marine who'd lost an arm in Afghanistan. Kid was convinced his life was over. Couldn't even look at his reflection in the mirror. Webb spent 3 hours with him, showed him how to tie shoes one-handed, demonstrated adaptive techniques, shared his own darkest moments. I wanted to die for 6 months, Webb admitted. Thought I was worthless. Then my daughter asked why daddy gave up trying to play catch with her. That Marine is now a Paralympic swimmer, competes internationally. Still credits Webb with saving his life. Webb's marathon times kept improving. Started placing in his age group, then overall. Boston Marathon, Chicago, New York. Each race dedicated to a fallen soldier from his unit. But the real inspiration wasn't his athletic achievements. It was watching him refuse to let trauma define his story. During one hospital visit, a soldier asked how he stayed motivated on bad days. Webb pulled out his phone, showed pictures of his kids. My daughter Sarah is 8. She's never known me with real legs. To her, this is normal, dad. She doesn't see disability, she sees someone who doesn't quit. He paused, looking at the soldier's injuries. Your family doesn't want the man you were before. They want the man you choose to become after. Started seeing Webb everywhere after that. Speaking at military events, coaching other amputees, raising money for adaptive sports programs. His nonprofit grew into a national organization. Thousands of wounded warriors participating in athletics, finding purpose beyond their injuries. The guy who nearly bled out in my hands was now changing lives across the country. Last year, Webb qualified for the Olympic trials in marathon. Didn't make the team, but ran a personal best at age 38. Finished in the top 10 against able-bodied competitors. After the race, reporters asked about his secret. Webb smiled, pointed to his prosthetics. These aren't limitations. They're just different equipment. The real race happens between your ears. Met him at a military reunion recently. Still running, still inspiring others, still refusing to slow down. His legs might be titanium and carbon fiber, but his spirit is pure human determination. Proves that comeback isn't about returning to who you were before.